This is how I like to make eyeballs for flat face pieces such as this one I made a year or two ago. This is it's a simple eyeball, very short pattern. Anyways, let's get right into it. I like to use a 5mm hook. You can do smaller or larger depending on what you prefer, but it will make the size a little bit different. Starting with the black yarn, we are going to make a magic loop, and the way I like to do it is like this. Wrap around, under, over, pull that loop, take the yarn, pull through. So that when you pull this tail end, it tightens the loop. So we're going to do 10 double crochets. We're going to count these two chains right here as one double crochet. So 10 double crochets. Nine, 10. So counting the chain as a double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to pull the tail end to tighten the magic loop. And then we're going to cut off the yarn. Just long enough so that you can weave it in later. I wove it into my ends on it. Now this one I only did in the back loops for every other row, but this one I'm going to do in both loops. So how I finish off each row, so I'm going to skip over the chain, go through the side of the next, and then go through the top of where the tail end is coming out of. And pull that, and you see it'll give it that bird foot, and it'll match everything else. So next row, you can do any color for the eye, but I'm going to do blue to match. We're going to do some funky eyeballs. This time we're just going to make a slip knot. I like to do it like this. Pull. And then we're going to go to our circle. So we're going to go in, and then we're going pull a loop through and make a single crochet. Now in every one of these loops we are going to increase in every single loop, so we're going to have 2 single crochets in every double crochet below. And here we go. We are done with the second row. So we're going to cut the yarn, leave enough to weave in the ends later. Oop. Like, it's easier to get it in through the eye if you twist the yarn until it makes a loop, and then you can just push it through. Now we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to skip over the first single crochet and go through the side of the second and go in where the tail end came from. Can't see the difference. So next we are going to take our white. Now you can sew in the ends as you go, but I like to leave them towards the end and just weave them all in. Take your white yarn, or any other color, make another slip knot, pull it. This yarn's a little bit thicker than the other yarn, but I will adjust my tension accordingly. Now we are going to go in again and make a single crochet. We're going to do 2 more single crochets. The previous row should have 20 single crochets in total. Okay, 2 single crochets, 1 more, 3 single crochets, and then we're gonna do a half double crochet, and in that same loop we're going to do a double crochet, next stitch a double crochet, and then in the next one we're going to do a double crochet, a triple crochet, so we're going to wrap it twice, go into that same loop, pull through, and how I like to do it is I only pull through 2 at a time. So 1, 2, 3. So that's our triple crochet, and then in that same loop we're going to do another double crochet, and this is the corner of the eyeball where that triple crochet is. Then we're going to do another double crochet in the next stitch, and then the next stitch we're going to do a double crochet and a half double crochet, and then we're going to do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to repeat what we did on this side. So do that half double crochet, double crochet in the same loop, next loop, double crochet, next loop, double crochet, triple crochet, and double crochet. The next loop, double crochet, next loop, double crochet, half double crochet, And then in the next one, we are going to do a single crochet. So it should look like this. And we're going to make sure our ends are tight. And then we're going to cut the yarn off. We're going to finish it off. Not this one, the second one, going through the side, and then go in through the top over here. Okay, now this is just the base eyeball without going in the back loops. This one I did in the back loops. So if you like the difference, do back loops. So next the outer layer is just slip stitches that go around, and I did 2 slip stitches in the triple crochet. I kept them really loose because if you did it any tighter it would curl, which kind of cool. Anyways, that is my tutorial for a basic eyeball. Bye!